Hello there. Today in this lecture talk, let us go through previous year question paper of first semester Cell Biology and Genetics NEP batch 2022 and 2023. So today I'm discussing with you 2022 and 2023 question paper of NEP. First semester for biotechnology course. Okay. First, let us go through 2022 biotechnology question paper, cell biology and genetics. This first semester BSc degree examination biotechnology paper, cell biology and genetics, which comes for the NEP CBCS scheme 2021 onwards. Okay, time 2.5 hours and maximum marks 60, and this is paper 1 for first semester. There'll be a part A, part B, and part C will be there. Okay, you need to answer one by one. First part A you can answer, then part B, then part C. So there are 3 main divisions are there. First main, answer any 4 of the following. You got here 6 questions. In this, you need to answer any 4 questions. Each question answer carries 2 marks. So 4 you need to answer. So when you answer 4 questions, you will get 8 marks here. So question number 1, ATPase. Okay, then what is lysosome? Heterochromatin, plastid inheritance in mirabilis, repulsion hypothesis, Craduchat syndrome. Okay, so these are the some of the questions which comes under 2 marks. First main, you need to answer 4 questions. Okay, you need to answer to the point, not lengthy answer here for 2 marks. Okay, for example, what is lysosome means? You need to mention who discovered lysosome. Okay, characteristics and functions you mention. Okay, very 1 or 2 functions more than enough. For example, Craduchat syndrome here. This Craduchat syndrome was observed by whom, and the abnormal significance of this Craduchat syndrome and some of the characteristics of Craduchat syndrome. See to that, you need to cover the information for this particular questions which comes under 2 marks. Then part B, second main, answer any 4 of the following. If you answer 4 questions, you are going to get here 20 marks. So each question answer carries 5 marks. So let us go through the 7th question. Draw a neat labeled diagram of Golgi complex. Add a note on its significance. Okay, this carries 5 marks. See, for 2 marks, we have not split any kind of answer. Just straight away, if you answer these question answers with the valid information, you will get 2 marks. But here in part B, question while answering, you should be very careful. Draw neat label diagram of Golgi complex. When you draw neat label diagram of Golgi complex, this carries 2 marks. Add a note on it, significant. Only for significance, it carries 3 marks. So for example, sometimes you have written only the Golgi complex diagram, but you have not written significance, means you are eligible only for 2 marks. If you write both, you are eligible for 5 marks. Then 8th question, briefly explain polytene chromosomes with a diagram. Here, polytene chromosome diagram carries 2 marks and explanation carries 3 marks. Give an account on programmed cell death and add a note on necrosis. So whatever the account you are going to give on the programmed cell death, PCD, that carries 3 marks, and note carries 2 marks. 10th question, explain the feature of cytoplasmic inheritance with the example. Here for features of cytoplasmic inheritance carries 3 marks, and the explanation of the example carries 2 marks. The define linkage, write briefly complete linkage. Definition of the linkage carries 2 marks, and when you explain the complete linkage, that carries 3 marks. Then 12th question, what is substitution mutation? Add a note on tautomerization. The substitution mutation, okay, definition about that information carries 2 marks, and tautomerization carries 3 marks. So this is regarding part A and part B, which has covered total 28 marks. Further, in the next slide, let us go through part C, which carries 32 marks. Third main, answer any 4 of the following. Each question answer carries 8 marks. Okay. Explain functions of plasma membrane and add a note on sodium potassium ATPase pump. So functions of plasma membrane carries 5 marks. Then sodium potassium ATPase pump carries 3 marks. 14th one, what is centromere? Carries 2 marks. Explain the type of chromosome based on position of centromere, carries 6 marks. 15th question, define mitosis. The definition of mitosis carries 2 marks. Explain the stages of mitosis with neat label diagram, carries 6 marks. State the law of independent assortment. This answer carries 2 marks. Then explain with reference to dihybrid cross. Okay, here when you state the law of assortment, independent assortment, 2 marks, and for the explanation 3 marks, and for the cross 3 marks. So 17th and last question, what are mutagens? Differentiate between physical and chemical mutagens. So here, what are mutagens? Carries 3 marks. Difference between physical and chemical mutagens carries 5 marks. So this is all about part A, part B, and part C, which carries total 6 marks. Okay. So this is the paper for the year 2022, May or June 2022. Now let us go through the paper 2023, Cell Biology and Genetics paper, April 2023. Answer any 4 of the following. First question, tight junctions, intermediate filaments, histones, backcross, chromosome mapping, chemical mutagens. So in these 6, any 4 you need to write the answer. So this carries 8 marks. Then part B, answer any 4 of the following. 7th question, explain the chemical composition of plasma membrane. Okay, here plasma membrane explanation carries 3 marks and chemical composition carries 2 marks. What is centromere? Explain the type of chromosomes based on the position of centromere. What is centromere? 1 mark, and their types explanation carries 4 marks. Write short notes on microtubules and microfilaments. Okay, so here short notes, microtubules 3 marks and microfilaments 2 marks. What is independent assortment? Explain with an example. Definition, what is this independent assortment, and the law carries 1 mark and example carries 4 marks. Explain ZZZO and ZZZW type of sex termination. Here it carries ZZZO 3 marks and ZZZW carries 2 marks. Write short notes on Klinefelter syndrome. Here about the syndrome, that carries 2 marks. And when you mention about the Klinefelter syndrome characteristics and the genetic disorder, it carries 3 marks. So this is all about part A and part B. Now let us focus on part C. Third main, answer any 4 of the following. Each answer carries 8 marks. So total 32 marks. Explain in detail the structure of plasma membrane, add a note on its functions. Here, structure of the plasma membrane diagram carries 3 marks, and the characteristics in detail carries 2 marks, and its functions carries 3 marks. Describe the structure and functions of mitochondria. Okay, structure carries 4 marks and functions carries 4 marks. Define apoptosis. Explain the detailed mechanism of programmed cell death. Apoptosis, here 2 marks. Then about the mechanism, programmed cell death, and explanation carries 6 marks. Explain the chromosomal theory of inheritance. Add a note on color blindness. So chromosomal theory of inheritance, explanation carries 4 marks, and its note on color blindness carries 4 marks. Then 17th question, problem is given. In sweet peas, genes C and P alone produce white flowers. The purple color produced due to the presence of both the genes. What will be the flower color of the offsprings of the following crosses? Define the gene interaction. Okay. So here definition of the gene interaction carries 2 marks. and explanation of this particular problem carries 3 marks, and the crossing of these two, A and B, which carries 3 marks. Answer of crossing these two. Then 18th last question, explain coupling and repulsion hypothesis. Explanation carries 4 marks. And you write note on chromosomal evolution of wheat carries 4 marks. So this is all about part C. So this is the question paper of 2023, that is last year, part A, part B, and part C. Okay, these are some of the important questions. You can pause the video and you can go through all these questions. If you want, you can take screenshot also of this particular questions and later you can go through. So this is the question paper of 2022, part A, part B. You can take screenshot for the study purpose. Then this is the part C for the year 2022. Okay. Next, 2023, part A, 2 marks, part B, 5 marks, and part C, that is 8 marks. Okay. So this is all about first year, first semester cell biology and genetics previous year question paper. I hope this is very useful, and definitely you are going to make benefit of this question paper. Thank you everyone for being with me.